Color is what makes your video feel professional. So in this video, I'll show you how to color grade in CapCut Desktop using adjustments, filters, LUTs, HSL, and color correction step by step. And it's also beginner friendly, so don't be scared. So let's get started. Just in case you're wondering how we got here, this is a CapCut series. So we've been working on other videos prior to this one. So now it's time to talk about color grading or color correction, applying filters and making your video look better. So yeah, we've done a bunch of things in the past. So check out those videos to do yourself some help. Let's get straight into it. As you can see here, we have filters and we have adjustments. These are the things you use for color correction. They're very simple. Like filter, like the name says, it's a filter. Like the same way you have your Snapchat filters and things like that. These ones are the easiest ones you can use. So let's say you're a beginner, you don't know how color correction works or whatever. I always advise you to go for filters and they are properly sorted. So if you want to, let's say, do that professional color grading, you have the movie category. You can see we have popular movies that you've seen before. I know there's Barbie, there's Oppenheimer. You can see there's Barbie here. There's Don't Look Up. I think there's even Black Panther and other things like that. So yeah, filters are a very good thing to always start with. Then we have adjustments. This is actually where things start to get more technical, and I'm going to show you how things work. And these are like presets also. So let's say you have a particular setting you use every time for your videos. You can save it and always come back to it. So these are like filters, but the ones you created for yourself, they're presets basically. You can say brand presets. So these are the ones that I use for myself, things like that. So without wasting time, let's just get straight into it. So we've been working on a few videos here. So let me see if I should actually, okay, you know what? Quickly, I'll just apply a few filters on, let's say, any of this. Let me see.
Life of a video
Okay,
editor.
you can see how it quickly changed. So that's how filters work. You just bring it on your video over here. And the only thing you just need to do is just increase or reduce intensity and you're good to go. But this is actually not what I want to color grade. We'll come back to this video at the end of the day. But there's something in video production or cinematography called log footages. They're very flat footage. They give you like the most what's it called? The most bandwidth or the most things to play with when you're creating videos. So I'm gonna bring out these two videos now. And they're log footage. They're usually like usually looking very white and boring. But yeah, the reason is because when you're shooting these videos, you're allowing so much light and so much things to come into the camera that in post production, which is editing, you can like tweak so many things. So now they look very bland and boring. If you're not good at color grading or like applying filters and things like that, you wouldn't get it. And I'll explain that to you in a bit. So let me show you what I mean now. So for a video like this now, if I want to apply a filter, it's very simple. You can see this video of myself talking here, and I just come here, apply a filter, and you can see the change is very instant. You can easily see it. Quick change, very obvious, very clear. But for a video like this log, you can't just do that. You need to do a whole lot more. So I'm gonna bring in those videos now. I'm just gonna move here. So yeah. And if you're wondering how are we able to have space, because a lot of people don't understand how can we have space in between? Just turn off your main track magnet and you can actually have space in between your projects. And that way also helps you to actually work on like multiple projects on a particular timeline. So yeah, back to color grading. So I come to filters now. You can see it looks very bland, white, boring. I'm just gonna apply the same color. You can see how quickly it changed. That's how I'm using filters are. I tell people, you say, oh no, filters, no, you have to be professional, do it manually, and blah blah. I'm like, dude, sometimes filters are good enough, especially in the movie category. You can see these are from popular movies. They have the settings already. Like this is Oppenheimer right here. Like world-class professionals spend their time to do this color. And you as a beginner saying, oh, you know, I want to do it manually. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of professionals use filters, but they don't call it filters. And now this brings us to the next thing. So I'm gonna apply this Oppenheimer filter here, as you can see. I'm just gonna click on pause. Okay, it doesn't add it, no, twice now. So you can see it doesn't add it. So you can see filters added. So for this first one, I'm talking about filters. You can see this other one too. So depend, you can see. Are we doing from this to this? I know you guys are expecting me just come here and talk about, oh, drag this, do this, black, white. I'm still going to talk about all those ones too. But I just want to let you know it's not as complicated as you think. Filters work very well. And you can just come here and just increase or reduce intensity, and that's it. And this is for a log footage, which is like one of the hardest to edit or to color grade. And we just filter, look how good it looks. Then imagine like a simple video of me. Easy. You can see, very easy. But for you to do this manually, it takes a whole lot of work. So now, let's get to what everyone wants to see, which is the manual one, which is adjustments here. You can see, you just come here in CapCut, under add adjustments, you just click on plus or just drag, whichever one you like. And now, you come here. This is the base setting I'll always advise for anybody. If you're just starting out with color grading, especially if you're not shooting log footages and like, yeah, things like that. Normal video with your iPhone, with whatever, you don't want to do too much. This is the base you should always go for. Let me tell you this now. Just come to saturation. You can do +10. So make it red. For our log footage, it's not make so much difference. So I'll think let me apply it on this video of myself here. So you can see the difference now. So we're gonna do, you can see now. So we went from this, you can see, to +10. So the difference is actually very, very obvious here. Because I said log footages are pretty like hard to edit. They're not hard anyways. You just need to like know what you're doing. So +10, you can see the color increased. Now -10, you put 10, then come and put minus in front of it. This way, we just evened out our setting. This is just more like having the same thing. So we went with +10, -10. It's more like we didn't make any change, but we actually made a change because if you look at this now, you can see, you can see how quickly the color got better. Just those two alone. That's not all. Depending on the video, you might probably need to go exposure, maybe 2 notch up or 2 notch down. Depending on your video, you can see. So you can either go 2 notch up, 2 notch down, depending. But sometimes you can just stay middle. It doesn't. It's not needed. Contrast, you can always go 1 or 2 up. Or sometimes at the same time also you can just go 0. So always take note of these things down. As I'm mentioning, this is the base level, like baseline color grading. You want very, very simple, not too much, not too shouty, like what's called color correction. This is what you should work with. Highlight, skip, shadow, except maybe you have a whole lot of shadow in your videos, then you can work with that. But yeah, sharpen, just go like, yeah. I would not advise, except maybe your video is like low quality. If you're shooting like a professional camera, shooting 4K or whatever, don't even go more than 15. But yeah, if you're shooting, let's say with your iPhone, you're shooting like a 4K video, you can go up to 30. But yeah, 30 is like a good spot for you. So go between 10 to 30 when it comes to sharpen. And that's it. Clarity might bring a bit of darkness, as you can see. It's not really needed. Vignette is a good one. It gives you that cinematic feel, you can see. So now look at what we went from this, this is what we have. Makes a difference. Very, very, very simple. Like very, very, very subtle. So yeah, if you're shooting your iPhone, like this video as you're seeing was shot on my iPhone. So the color got better, but not too much. Because iPhone like gives you really good color already. So you don't want to do too much to it. So this is what you need to do when it comes to like your manual adjustment. So I've spoken about filters already. How you can apply filters. You can see we apply filters to our log footage here, and you can see how it quickly change. So went from this flat looking video right here, super, super flat, to having this and to having this. Amazing. Then also I also showed you this manual setting now. So let me just copy this manual setting now and bring it here for you. You can see there's not so much difference. You can see what I'm saying. When it comes to log footages, you need to do a whole lot more. So I've spoken about filters. I've spoken about manual adjustments when it comes to color grading. Now, professionals don't like to use filters because they don't use CapCut. But we use something called LUTs. If it comes to my adjustment, you can see something here. I have something checked. It says LUTs. LUTs are filters. They're actually filters too. But there's a specific website I go to. I'm going to show you that website right now. Let me come here. But this is the website I go to right here. You can see it says what? Fresh LUTs. As you can see here. So this is where I get my LUTs from. And I'm going to show you what LUTs does. Like I said, it's a filter, basically. But yeah, professionally, you hear them say LUTs and LUTs and LUTs and LUTs. LUT. So they use LUT a lot. They use LUT at all. That's a good one. So browse LET LUTs. Let's just browse a few LUTs there. So you can see I have a few of them downloaded now. And yeah, there's like filters too anyway. You can just browse through them. You can see over through them. Adventure and the like. You can see you have Canon and it depends on you or whatever you're doing. So see me here. So you can see it's changing. You can see. And this is just filters also. They're just filters. They're just filters. They're just filters. Yeah. You can see. So I have a few one I use. Yeah. Because CapCut is limited. CapCut might not have a whole lot of things that I want. So I'm just gonna come here to fresh LUTs, as you can see. You can sign up. I didn't sign up anyways, but yeah. You can get like a whole lot of interesting LUTs. And they have like different categories too. So you can check popular LUTs and check by categories. You can come to like popular or just search and can actually search by categories. They have different categories you can see here. You can check what you want, the style, you can see, or whatever. So yeah. But yeah, it just comes to popular LUTs. Very simple. You get like the high-end ones, one that people are using a lot. So let's see what we have in popular LUTs. You can see here we have gamma, tint, key, whatever. Let me see. Why is it taking so much time to load? Let's just leave and find the actual LUT we want. So yeah, let me just open this one and show you how LUTs work on this Severin LUT here. I think Severin is a movie, but I've not seen a movie before though. I think so. Okay, you can see now. Yeah. So you can see. And guys see. So it's just basically filters, but we have like more flexibility, more options, and a whole lot of things. And yeah, it show you the kind of camera it works best for and things along that line. So yeah, as a professional, when it comes to color grading, you want to use LUTs a lot. So when I'm working with like what let me say when I'm working like log files, yeah, when I'm working like log files, I usually use LUTs. I don't use filters a lot. A lot. I sometimes I do, but sometimes I just use LUTs. Yeah, I have like this LUTs. It works for the videos I work with. This TO right here, like it works very well for the kind of videos I work with. You can see. So yeah, that's it. What else am I missing when it comes to yeah? I've spoken about log or LUTs rather. I'm talking about working with like log footage. We have here. Yeah, talking about having your own preset. So let's say for instance now I like this particular setting and I want to keep using it. So let's say you have a movie you're working on and you want the color settings to be consistent across board. You can see save as presets and you have it right here. You can see my presets right here that I have. You can see I have different ones for different clients and depending on what I'm doing. So let me just cut this one. You can see here. So I have this one right here. You can see I have this base one. Yeah, this is the one I spoke to you guys about. It's just very simple base. Yeah, like that. So what else am I missing? What else should I show you guys when it comes to like color correction and color grading? Yeah, you can see. If iPhone users just go for this basic ones. You can maybe take out the vignette if you don't want it. Sometimes it's not needed. So you can see very simple and a whole lot of things like that. There's a whole lot more that I would explore, but I think I'll just do a separate video on that when it comes to like working with curves and things like that. I'll probably have to explain those later. You can see. Yeah, I'll explain all this on later. How to work with curves and things like that, and all this color. How to work with HSL. HSL is actually a very interesting one. You can see HSL is color specific. So let's for instance now I have okay, there's this color picker option here. I'm just going to pick my skin color. You can see. Now I pick my skin color. I'm going to reduce. You can see. Yeah. So it picks so it works on only a specific color, one color. So you can see yeah, it's very color specific. It's very color specific. Yeah, you can see. So anything that looks like the color of my skin or similar to it is going to affect only that color. So let's say for instance now I like a red here. So yeah, it's just going to affect anything like that has red on it. So you can see my lips turn black or kind of black, as you can see. So yeah, things like that. So HSL helps you like editing like specific colors in your video or whatever. So yeah, that's what HSL basically does. So for a video like this now, I can just come here and say, okay, you know what? I want the green to be, let's say, a bit sharper or whatever. You can see this area here. This area, you can see it's changing. So it's not affecting the entire thing. It's only picking a specific color to change. So you can see that difference. So yeah, this one, you can just reduce the brightness, increase brightness for that area. It's a bit advanced anyways. Like I said, I would have a specific video on what's it called? On color grading in CapCut and things like that. Because yeah, there's a whole lot of things you can do. It's not hard anyways. You just need to have a good eye for colors. And yeah, don't do too much. Like I said, also filters work very well. Very well. I have a filters and one thing I usually do whenever I use filters is I don't apply my filters alone. So I'll apply like a filter, like this open my filter you see. Then I'll come to this my base setting and just I put on it. You can see it got so much better. So I went from this to this. So I use those two together. I use filters like the basic filter I spoke to you about. As you can see the setting here. Okay, I think I have -15 for this one here. So -15 or -10 basically. Then what else do I have? Contrast +1. You can see I have sharpen 30. Like I said, yeah. No vignette, nothing. So you can see. So I usually apply that with my filter. Like I said, it's a base setting, just very simple, very minimal change, but very useful. You can see how just the difference there. You can see, just sharpens things up a little bit, a little bit more. So yeah, it's really good. The same for this one. So look at this. Can you see? It brought the color more. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. That's basically when it comes to color grading or color correction. using filters in CapCut, working with logs, like editing like log footage. You can see how flat the log footage is. I think I should work on one more. I have this video here. Let me help you guys with this. So you can see. No, I'm gonna take this away. Let me just drag it. You can see how good it looks. So we went from having this to this. That's it, guys. That's amazing. So let me work on this final video I have here because I brought in two videos. This one is even a bit harder to work on. Yeah. So you can see, and that flat looking whitish video is like, what kind of video is this? Yeah. But the thing is, videos like this are what's like Hollywood movies or whatever. This is how the raw videos look. They don't look like your normal iPhone camera or whatever. Because you want a lot of flexibility when it comes to like editing, when it comes to shadows, picking specific colors and things like that. So yeah. So let me try and drag this my settings here also and see how it looks. I'm just gonna drag this over. You can see. Doesn't really still look good yet because it doesn't match the specific style. So yeah, for a video like this, nah, we need something brighter, sharper, better color. So let's see what we can use. Let's come to our filters here. In fact, let me see if I can get something from my. Okay, let me just bring in my base here. You can see. Can see just the base alone didn't do so much difference. Like it's just boring. So let me see if I can pick something from my lot to work with it. Okay, this works nice. Nah, 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 nah. Okay, this works well too. T always works best for me. I don't know why. It works very nice. It depends on the video, anyways. But yeah, no. Let me try so much blue. So yeah, I'll probably have to like get like a specific lot for this one. But yeah, T works well for this one. Works very well. So what I want now is I want this. I want something brighter. So I'm gonna come to my HSL and just like probably increase for the red or pick a specific color. I want to pick color of the shirt here. This, yeah. I want it. You can see. You can see how the color changed. So I can reduce the EU. You can see. Guys, can you see what I just did? You can see what I just did. So went from this to this. You can see. Just I pick a specific color. I want this particular color. I want that very, very sharp, very, very clear. And that's how it works, guys. You can just increase the brightness, reduce the brightness depending on you. So HSL it's a very, very nice feature. When it comes to curves also, okay, just bring it down a bit, depending on what you're doing. There's a whole lot of stuff. Like I said, I'll make a specific video. Even mask and color when it comes to like using mask color grading and things like that. So yeah. For this specific one, I don't think I'm feeling what I have here. So I'm just gonna turn off this lot. I'm gonna come back to filters and check some of the ones I have saved my favorites. So yeah. Let's some of the filters I have saved my favorite. Let's see what we can have. Okay, now it doesn't work. Mr. 2 doesn't work. Oppenheimer doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Ombu, no, it looks evening. Robust doesn't work. Radiant. So I don't have any specific filter or lot for this one at the moment. So that's when it comes to editing videos. You just like take your time to find the perfect what's it called? The perfect lot or setting for each video. So like a setting that works for this is not really giving me what I want, something very bright and sharp for this one. So yeah. I just have like, okay, I'll probably just have to do everything manually by myself. I have to like okay, drag things around, probably increase my saturation, do this, do that, and things like that. So you can see I have to increase my saturation. Let's say I come to exposure, bring it down a bit. Then let's say I come to shadow, increase the shadow. Or no, yeah, you can see it's getting better now. You guys can see quickly. You can see how the video changed. You can see how the video changed. Bring down my whites a bit also, or yeah, I can increase my whites because I want to be a bit bright. So not dark because it's a sunny day. So let's say black. I can bring out blacks a bit. You can see, guys. Can someone talking about? This is what I want. This is what I want. Like I did this manually. I didn't even use lots or log or like lots of filters at this point. So just doing this manually right now in front of you guys gave me a better setting than me having to use even filters or what's it called or lots. Just based on like having experience and like having a good eye for colors. This is way better than me. So yeah, I can just let me even increase like this a bit, the clarity or whatever. So you can see everything looks very, very good, simple. Do I need vignettes? No, vignettes wouldn't work for this because it's not like something melodramatic or whatever. It's like it's something very, very lively. So yeah, that's it, guys. When it comes to look at this, man, this is amazing. From that to this, just 5 seconds. While I'm talking, I just drag things around and have this. I've not even gone to me having to use what's it called, the color wheel, because there's a whole lot here too. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.